Hello, Julian here from CycleFit. Very lucky to have in the shop today the Open MIN.D, the new road frame from Open Cycles. It's going to go off for review to a couple of websites and magazines, but we'll show you some pictures, some close-ups soon, talk a little bit more about it. But I thought I'd take the opportunity to show you some of the other open frames as well, so we've sort of got a bit of a timeline of what's going on, things like that. Just going to go over here and turn around. So here we've got the Open Up, which is the first gravel bike that Open did. Bought this out 3 or 4 years ago. There was one before this, but this is the second one, the new Gravel Plus, something it's called. Carbon frame, and this is designed for road and off-road use, gravel use. So you can fit two tyres in. Morning. I just had to stop for the postman. So yes, so the Open Up. So this was a bit of a game changer. It meant you could run a 700C wheel with like a big fat tyre, or you could put a 650B in with it up to a 2.1 inch width tyre. And the reason you could do that was this drop chainstay here, and you could still retain a 42cm chainstay. Nice and light, builds really light bike, and you can build it with a 2x or 1x. So this bike here we've built for a customer, and we're using Shimano's GRX group set, 2x group set. And I'd probably say with this group set or the Force 1x mechanical is probably the most popular option for this bike. We'd always recommend a 2x if you're going to plan to do a lot of road or group rides, because you have closer ratio gears at the back. If you just plan to go off-road, then we go for the 1x. So this bike was around for 2 or 3 years, and then along came the Y, which is this one here. So this came out about a year ago, 18 months ago, and it's called the Wide because you can fit a wider tyre. So you can go up to a 2.4 inch tyre on these. Again, you can still run 700C, and you've got a similar geometry, which I'll come to in a minute, but we've got a double drop chainstay. My colleague comes in a bit closer here. I don't know if you can see, but we drop down twice on both sides and get a nice boxy section here, which is very rigid. So we can get a wider tyre in, but we still retain that 42cm chainstay. Means you get good drive on the climbs. Back wheel doesn't feel like it's a long way behind you. Now this particular bike, I might have to get him to come in again. It's got a square seat tube here. So you can't fit a band on mech, and you haven't got a braze on mech, so you can only do a 1x on this. So if you're looking to do a bike that's specifically for off-roading and you live somewhere hilly, this is a great option. What it also gives you is, on the front end here, we're slightly higher and slightly shorter than the Up. So you've got slightly more upright geometry. But other than that, the head angle and the fork angle is exactly the same. So the handling is similar. Well, the same actually, but you get a slightly higher position. And now we're going to go on to the new road frame. This is the MIN.D. So it's the lightest of all 3 frames, but the big change for this one is they have got an integrated seat mast here with a little seat cap, and it's only 25mm. So with this, we're going to get some flex in the frame here. So this bike is about road endurance and comfort. We've also got these very skinny chain stays here. So they're curved, seat stays I should have said, and they're flat, so we're going to get some flex. Now, I did see a Cervelo RS1 come in the other day, and this looks very, very similar. So it's got Gerard Ruman's handwriting all over it, and this top tube. And see how it's tapered here at the seat collar here, that isn't there, and then it opens out and gets wider and flatter and squarer. So here we'll have more torsional rigidity here for more direct drive, less flex, but we get the comfort here. Nice little box section tube down here, flatter sides, little peak here. It's really nice, really nicely sculpted. And we've also got a much skinnier fork. This is still a 5cm rake fork like the other 2 bikes, but we've got a steeper head angle. 72.5, I believe it is. So the trail is only 5.5, which is amazing. So quite a nimble handling bike, very comfortable. Shorter chain stays than the other 2. This is 40.5 centimetres. and this one is built with a 2x4 SRAM. So all in all, those are your 3 bikes, and you can choose from each one, whichever you prefer, mixed road and gravel. Up in between that we've got the upper. I should have mentioned we've got the upper as well, which is the lighter version of the up, 180 grams lighter. If you're prone to more off-roading and more aggressive riding with fatter tyres, we'll go for the wide. And then here, this bad boy, long endurance rides, comfort, lightweight, beautiful aesthetics. We'd always recommend the MIN.D. Thank you very much.